codependent behaviors. Codependency is an emotional and behavioral condition that affects an individual's ability to have a healthy, mutually satisfying relationship. It is also known as relationship addiction, because people with codependency often form or maintain relationships that are one-sided, emotionally destructive and abusive. Codependents have low self-esteem and look for anything outside of themselves to make them feel better. Some try to feel better through alcohol, drugs or nicotine, and become addicted. Others may develop compulsive behaviors like workaholism, gambling, or indiscriminate sexual activity. Codependency is a learned behavior that usually stems from past behavioral patterns and emotional difficulties. It was once thought to be a result of living with an alcoholic parent. Experts now say codependency can result from a range of situations that may lead parents to prioritize their children's needs over their own. People who are codependent as adults may have been taught that their own needs were less than their parents' needs or not important at all. In these types of families, the child may be taught to never think of themselves and only think of what they can do for others at all times. A person who relies upon a codependent does not learn how to have an equal two-sided relationship and often comes to rely upon another person's sacrifices and neediness. These are some of the common signs of codependent behavior: filled circle, taking responsibility for someone else's actions; filled circle, worrying or carrying the burden for others' problems; filled circle, covering up to protect others from reaping the consequences of their poor choices; filled circle, doing more than is required at your job or at home to earn approval; filled circle, feeling obligated to do what others expect without consulting one's own needs; filled circle, manipulating others' responses instead of accepting them at face value; filled circle, being suspicious of receiving love, not feeling worthy of being loved; filled circle, in a relationship based on need, not out of mutual respect; filled circle, trying to solve someone else's problems or trying to change someone; filled circle, life being directed by external rather than internal cues, should do versus want to do; filled circle, enabling someone to take our time or resources without our consent; filled circle, neglecting our own needs in the process of caring for someone who doesn't want to care for themselves. Many feel that they will lose who they are if they are not codependent. However, that's not usually the case. In reality, we become more ourselves when we are less of what others expect from us. To come out of codependence is a huge gift we give to ourselves. The victory of growing away from it will balance out our responsibility to ourselves and to others.